Alright, little nephew. You asked me to make a video on what I use for YouTube. Now, everybody here knows I'm not the best YouTuber in the world. Everybody here knows that. So, what you asked me, and I'm going to tell you. Okay, let me get this more centered here. Now, there's going to be two aspects to this video. So just go ahead and understand there's going to be 2 points to this video. Materials, like physical materials, and then just some advice that I said I'd give you. Okay, so here we go. The first thing is hold on for 1 second. Editing videos takes a minute. When you're editing clips together and stuff like that. Have your caffeinated beverage of choice. The only thing that's better than coffee in the morning is coffee at the New York Giants game. Anyway, so I have two computers. I've got the Compaq CQ57, which is an older computer. It really just does what I need it to do. You can find all kinds of editing software on there, really anything. Just Google editing software for Windows, and it'll show up. The reason why is because I actually have my other, I needed the light for the video, so I have my other computer charging at the moment, and I only have one spot to charge the computers. So since, if they both die, I can only charge one at a time. So this is my laptop that I use. It's the Compaq CQ57. It's a fairly decently powerful laptop. Now, again, you're going to have your HDMI port. You're going to have your USB 2.0, your headphone, your microphone jack for an external mic. I don't have to use an external mic anymore, not for these. You're going to want to find a laptop that has an expandable memory slot. Now, this is all a little bit more advanced stuff. I'll show you how to do it at the level you're doing it right now, but this is just for the future. Again, your USB ports, your AC power adapter. You're going to want to find a reliable one that has CD-ROM drive. Okay. Now, reason being is because it's just easier to install and uninstall software when you have that drive. Now, I also have a Chromebook. Okay. It's a little 11-inch laptop that I use. And I do some light editing from here. It's the videos where you see me screenshotting or I'm on camera. You see me playing video. I do that from here. The benefit to this is there's not all that clunky software. So you have, it's all app-based. So literally, you turn it on, and it's just Chrome, and you add the plugins to Chrome. So you go to Google Chrome, and then you go to the Google Store, you type in whatever plugin you're looking for, whether it's a screenshot app or something like that. And then you go ahead and you download it. And you enable it, and that will show your plugins. Now, other than that, there's 3 tablets that I use, and I will show you why in the next section of this video. So, I'll show you the first two. First two being these, the Samsung Galaxy Tab 7 and a no-name brand. Now, I use this one such a small amount that, look at this. It's dead. I just use it for score updates, but I also use my watch for that too. So the next one I'm going to show you. I'm going to demo this tablet and what I use this for. So let's cut to the next section of the video. Now, so for this section here, I'm gonna try to have this out of view a little bit. I'm actually recording this from my phone. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you why, and we're watching a video on credit scores. And I know this is not gonna entertain you, but I want to show you something. So we're watching this video, and let's just say I need a secondary display.
Do you pay your accounts on time, and are you keeping your credit card balances low? That constitutes 65% of your overall credit score. So those two factors alone are very, very important factors. Another one that I want to just briefly discuss, it constitutes about 15% of your score. And that involves the length of time and the types of credit that you actually have open.
Now, I want you to notice, I didn't touch the laptop. I didn't touch it to pause it.
See, the credit bureaus want to know that you have a demonstrated history of being able to pay a monthly obligation on time. More importantly, they want to know that you can do that.
Now, if you want you to notice that the cursor here, that's moving as I do this, because I'm now controlling my laptop from my tablet. And if I wasn't recording on my phone, I could show you that I could do it from my phone too. Now, reason being, if you want a secondary display or something like that, that's when you would do this. Now, there's some other useful apps. This is going to be the part that is more for you. And I also want to show you my digital cameras. One of them has a problem. I need to get a new memory stick for it. These are my digital cameras. They're both pretty decent. They're older models, but they work. Anyway, so I'm going to jump cut to a screenshot or to a screen recording, and I'm going to show you something else. The next thing I have to tell you is the most important part of this video. I said there would be a little bit of advice I would give you. Well, the advice is this. Well, obviously, you know Uncle Joe. You know who I am. You know how I act. You know how I've been. And you know that mostly YouTube is a different thing for me. It's in the trash talk videos. It's not how I normally am. But I like doing them. So the most important thing I can tell you, honestly, is find what you want to make videos about. Find out the things that interest you, whether it be social justice and I don't mean social justice. Well, I mean you can do it however you want, but you're too young for me to open you up to that. Let's put it that way. But whether it be political issues when you get older, or whether it be just any kind of video you want to make, okay? Find what makes you, find your interest, and just know that along the way, as you're growing up now, you're going to see the people, and I know from things you've gone through before, that you know that not everyone's a nice person, okay? People have done things to me. They've, exposed my address. They've harassed me. You gotta remember, it's just a virtual world. Let big sissy know, let mama know, and then turn the computer or the phone off, and don't worry about it. Let them handle it if something happens. You and I know that not everybody in the world is nice, okay? I know from things you've gone through that you know that too. But if this is something you really want to do, then I would advise you do it. You have fun. You don't let anyone ruin that fun for you. And along the way, like I said, there's going to be people that say some hateful stuff to you. Some of them are just messing with you. Some of them are serious. But as long as you're doing something that makes you happy, as long as you're doing the things that you enjoy doing, nobody cares what anyone else thinks. You know how Uncle Joe is. That's one thing that I hope you take from me is that. So with that said, go through the app, use those apps. Eventually, when you get enough for a computer, when you save up or when you start working or something, I can help you out with the computer part of it. Maybe if you give Uncle Joe enough time to save up, Uncle Joe will buy you something that you could use for your channel. But just have fun. Have fun. And don't let anyone ruin it for you. Alright? If you got any questions, no man, you got my number. You have a cell phone. Okay? That's the first thing you need to start a channel. That's what I started mine on. You have a cell phone. Shoot videos from that. Upload them. Okay? And find your niche. Find your things that you like. And just have fun with it. And you got to remember, this isn't a real world. You turn on a computer, you turn on a phone, a tablet, whatever, and you connect to the internet. That's a virtual world. That world ends the minute you shut it off. Okay? You got to remember, this is not real life. Anyway, you got my number. Text me. Let me know if you got any questions. Love you, little man. And the other thing I can tell you is the reason why I keep saying little man and big sissy and mommy is because you got to remember that one of the worst things you could do is let people know your real name, your real information. Don't do that. Okay? Anytime you have a question about something, if something's safe, ask mama. Ask big sissy. They'll tell you. Even little one will, but go to the big ones first. They'll tell you. They'll give you advice. Text Uncle Joe. I'll talk to you. Just keep your name and your personal information. Don't give out your address. Don't give out what state you live in. Nothing. Okay? I've made those mistakes, and I paid for them. Don't you do the same. Okay? Now, for everybody, I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to give them a shout out. For the trolls on my channel, Joe troll me. He's a kid, okay? Don't go to his channel acting stupid. His channel name is Shadow Divisions. He's got a Call of Duty avatar. He's an awesome little kid. Go over there, subscribe, watch his content. That's my nephew. Looks just like me. Love him to death. Love you to death, little man. And like I said, just continue to do what makes you happy. And don't worry about the people that are going to try to get in your way. Later.